for the summer. When I'm like, boy, I got your body on my mind. You make my heart beat faster. I'll be a sweet disaster. Deep in my palm, I want your love, love, love. Take off your clothes, clothes, clothes. I want your love, love, love. You drink my rose, rose, rose. I want your love.
Hello Aquarius, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of July 2017, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far in the month of June 2017. So as always, we already pre-shuffled the card for you. So let's see what is in store for you for the month of July 2017. So the first card for you, representing the present position at the beginning of the month, you have the Ten of Spades. So there are a couple of endings here with this card. It can be possibly your contract in your current employment might be soon ended. So that can be one of the case here. I don't see this type of ending, let's say, affect you so much. The thing is that this ending is something that you already known before, so this is not something that is surprising for you. So there's something that has meant to happen, so there's something that you know that is coming, and now you just have to face the ending of these situations that you already knew. So that is something that you may want to be aware of in the beginning of the month. So there's nothing like negative emotions or negative vibes on this card. So let's see what is in store for the next card for you for the bridge card or the influence card toward the middle of the month. You have the Jack of Clubs. So this card representing there are a couple of possibly news comes your way with regards to your job or with regards to your passions here. It can be some of the project that you have been working on that may be ended towards the beginning of the month, and towards the middle of the month there can be possible, let's say, possibilities for you to, for instance, to go and jump into another project that may be more satisfying for you in the middle of the month, representing by this Jack of Clubs. That means that there are a couple of, for instance, passions that you may have, or something that you like to do or you love to do, in the way that you gather your resources, or to gather your your skill set or your experience, expertise, and the job that you are doing. So this looks like this person can be another fire sign, male or female, younger persons that can be, you say, your colleague, your co-worker, or can be also somebody close to you that may bring this news to you with regards to, let's say if there is some job opening in the other departments and within the same company, for instance, and you may have possible options that are presented to you if you want to move to the other departments, and you may want to continue and start a new project in different department, and because of this card. So let's see the next card. For you have representing your past position, you have the Eight of Clubs. So in the past there are a lot of movement here, a lot of rapid development in your career situations here. So I'm not surprised. That's the reason why maybe you know what the ending is coming, because let's say if you have to wrap up the whole project and the deadline will be by the end of June, for instance, or the beginning of July, you should be finished with all of those things. And that's the reason why you are rushing into those things, and there are a lot of help to you as well in the past. It can be by the end of June 2017, and it looks like you are finishing those things and have a fulfilling results. Then that's the reason why this card appears in your reading as well, because they want to present you with another passion or another options that may be beneficial for you. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Nine of Hearts. So again, there is a lot of possibly wish fulfillments in the past that you may have. Let's say if you have been thinking to buy a house, or if you've been thinking to buy let's say a car, or maybe if you have been dreaming of getting a job, for those of you who have still looking for a new job, and you may have got the job in the past, and it's something that you may let's say learn from the past with this card. Or for instance, if you've been working for yourself in your own company, then there are so many, let's say, sales, or there are so many things that you may found in your career or in your business that you feel very fulfilling in your career, in your life, and that makes you happy as well. Or it can be simply like you enjoying yourself in the past. That could also be the case, because this card is also representing kind of indulgence, or enjoying yourself, enjoy your time and your resources. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go from the past, you have the Four of Hearts. So there is some kind of stagnation in the past, or stability in your emotional well-being as well. It looks like you have been thinking to, let's say, shake things up. Let's say you want to move, but you are too afraid of changing the whole things that you already built in the past. So that can be representing by this card, which is the Four of Hearts. Looks like you are rejecting several different possibilities that are presented to you in the past. It may makes you feel guilty in some way, but also in the other way around, you also wanting to have, let's say, paycheck every month, for instance, that you don't want to be unstable and suddenly you lose your job because you don't like the job that you are doing, for instance, and you want to switch career or changing your career directions as well. There can be something that's holding you back again in the past. So let's see the next card that you have representing the future position. You have the Ace of Hearts, or the Ace of Hearts. So this Ace of Hearts, in the future positions, there might be some kind of again wish fulfillments, or something like a new beginning in your emotional well-being as well in the future, but towards the end of the month. So possibly if you take the advice of this person, whatever the fire sign it is, they give you a lot of encouragement to, let's say, to finish your project, or changing this direction, or which direction that you love to do, and you fulfill those like suggestions or those advice, then you may be able to be successfully let's say content with your emotional well-being. This could also indicate that if you have been looking for a new job, then there is possible options, or there will be an offer in the middle of the month, towards the end of the month. So possibly towards the end of the month you may already sign the contract or things like that, or that makes you feel happy as well, and that's the reason why this card is coming. So the next card that you have representing the last card, actually representing the bottom of the deck as a clarifying card, you have the Seven of Hearts. So again, there are a lot of options presented to you in the month of July here, and then but the message of this card also: be mindful and be careful. Don't be foolish. Let's say you don't really think about possibly what would be the implication of choosing this option rather than the other options, and that makes you feel let's say guilty, or makes you let's say, lose the better opportunity that may present yourself to you. So I think that's overall reading for you for the month of July 2017. And if you like this reading, or if this reading resonates with you and with your situations, so please click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and see you next month. Thank you.